So we're going to real quickly work through the rest of the elimination problems and make sure we know how to do those. So if we look at number 14, we're going to go ahead and talk about this one. So the first thing we check is make sure everything is lined up. X's are lined up, Y's are lined up, equals, constant. Everything's good. So now we check for a common coefficient, which we can find that in Y. They are both the same sign, which means we are going to subtract everything in the bottom equation from the top. So we're going to say negative 6x minus negative 7x. Remember, when you subtract a negative number, you add. So we're really saying negative 6x plus 7x, which is going to give us positive 1x, or just x. Now we have 5y minus 5y, which is 0. Negative 1 minus negative 2, or negative 1 plus 2, which is going to give us 1. So we get that x is 1. Then we just plug that back in to the other equation. So we can use either of them. We're going to do negative 6x plus 5y equals negative 1. We get negative 6 plus 5y equals negative 1. Add 6 to both sides. 5y is equal to 5. Y equals 1. So our solution is the point 1, 1. Now we're going to go ahead and look at number 16. So 16, is it lined up? No, it is not. Okay. No, it is not. So we're going to make the bottom equation match the top. So to do that, we are going to move the y term to the other side. So how we will move that term is we will add 7y to both sides. So we get 9x equals 1 minus y, negative 18x equals negative 7 plus 7y. Now, we have some options here. We do not have a common coefficient, but we can make our x's match or our y's. To make our x's match, we multiply the top equation by 2. To make the y's, we multiply the top equation by 7. I don't know about y'all, but I would much rather multiply by 2. So we're going to multiply that top equation by 2. 2 times 9x is 18x. 2 times 1 is 2. 2 times negative y is negative 2y. Then we just bring over the bottom equation. Negative 18x is equal to negative 7 plus 7y. Now, we're going to eliminate our common term, which is here. To do that, we are going to add, because they are opposite signs. 18x plus negative 18x is 0. Is equal to 2 minus 7, which is negative 5. Negative 2 plus 7 is positive 5y. Add 5y to both sides. We get y equals 5y. Divide both sides by 5. And we get y equals 1. Okay, now we're going to plug that in to our original equation over here. So we're going to do 9x equals 1 minus y. Y is 1. So we get 9x equals 0. Divide both sides by 9. X equals 0. So our solution is 0, 1. Now we're going to do number 18. So number 18, we are going to check to see if they're lined up. All right, everything is good. So now, to eliminate here, we're going to look to see if there's any common coefficients. We don't have any common coefficients, and we can't multiply 3 by anything to make 7, or 6 by anything to make 14, so that's not going to work. So we're going to have to multiply both equations here. The way to do this that works every time is you multiply this, the top equation, by the bottom, and the bottom equation by the top. Okay, now let's see what we get. 7 times 3x is negative 21x. 7 times 6y should be 42y equals 42. And do the same thing with the bottom here. Negative 21x. 3 times 14 is 42y equals 3 times 21 is 63. All right, now these are the same sign, and so are these, so we need to subtract in order to eliminate. So when we go about subtracting these here, Okay, we have to do each term. So negative 21x minus negative 21x will give us 0 because you subtract a negative number, you add. It's like negative 21x plus 21x. 42y minus 42y is 0 equals 42 minus 63, which is negative 21. Does 0 equal 21? Nope, no solution. Now we're going to look at number 20. So check to see if they're lined up. They are not. As you can see, our equal signs are all over the place. So are our y's. So we're going to make the bottom equation match the top. How I'm going to do that is I'm going to subtract 4y on both sides. So we get negative 4x plus 4y equals 4. Then we have positive 4x minus 4y equals negative 4. So from here, I'm going to eliminate. I could choose to eliminate my x's or my y's because they both have common coefficients. In both cases, we have a positive and a negative, so that means we need to add. 0 plus 0 equals 0. 0 does in fact equal 0, so that means it is infinite solution. And that is elimination.